Oh God, I still get to oh God, I'm forever. I still believe yeah, it's a thing. I still find my way back to I mean.
On deals like Farmer's Choice frozen mixed chicken portions, 5 kgs for only $199.99. And Rama Original 70% fat spread, 500 grams for just $27.99. Deals valid until 12 July in all Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Limpopo and Northwest stores. Only at ShopRite.
Wishing I could reward. Been inside for an eternity. Usually I'll be on the street that I believe. Been inside for an eternity. Tapping people up and holding me. Tapping at me. Usually
Repatrao. Hola.
I've been in and out of sleep. I've been working on me and my negativity. Confronting my issues passive aggressively. And then suddenly I remember thinking about sunset views. Taking out time just sitting these steps. Wishing I could reward. Been inside for an eternity. Usually I'll be out in the streets that I release. Been inside for an eternity. Tapping people up and holding me. Tapping at me. Usually I'll be out in the streets that I release.
What a beautiful track, my beautiful listener. That one was Summer Vibe by Manana. Manana always just makes this really beautiful student survival guide, making every rand count. Being a student today is more expensive than ever. There's tuitions, there's student, costs of accommodation, there's transport, there's food, textbooks, and internet access. And many rely on bursaries and, NSFAS allowances. However, financial literacy has definitely become an essential survival skill. Students who budget effectively distinguish between needs and wants, and they seek free resources to often cope better with financial pressure. The challenge is just balancing academic success while also just trying to manage limited resources. And so even if you are staying connected, we don't have much free Wi-Fi zones. We don't have, much educational data packages and public internet access points. These points are becoming increasingly important, especially in trying to bridge that digital divide, because the internet is so important. Like I'm sure you would know, my beautiful listener, if you have, a Wi-Fi connection at home, what's about a house amaya high where you put a more Wi-Fi now, because it's just like I don't want to struggle, if it's my Wi-Fi more young, you think twice about going to that place. But my other one is the rise of side hustle economy. A single source of income in this day and age is no longer enough for many people, and more of us, in our small communities, are starting small businesses. There are young people who are freelancing, like I am right now, selling products online, offering, services as well after hours. There's young people back in school, or a young person who goes to VUT, is studying, but is also braiding, also does nails, also is doing something after school hours. So side hustle definitely provide financial security. It creates more opportunities, and most times it can also grow into full-time careers where you just realize that I'm actually too good at this nail thing. Let me just truly look into opening a mini bar, and then it becomes a salon, and then over time there you have it, this really huge success that you didn't even anticipate just because it started as a side hustle. But side hustles also require a lot of discipline. They require time management and consistency to succeed, because obviously it's not easy to incorporate side hustles in your everyday living. It's a side hustle for a reason, which means that you have a main hustle, and it's a side hustle. So it's important just to make sure that discipline, time management, consistency are some of the things that you apply in making sure that you become successful. My other point is that affordable does not necessarily mean low quality. If something is affordable, it does not necessarily have to be low quality, with a listener. There is this growing shift towards smart spending rather than expensive spending. And now we're looking into that. That's why how Sheba di Shopong, there's duplicates of things that you would see. Actually, this really luxury brand. However, there's a shop there at the mall that young people frequent at that kind of shop, and they'll create a duplicate of that kind of shoe because they know that young people would want to, be on trend and wear that kind of shoe. So there's this growing shift towards smart spending rather than expensive spending. We are comparing prices, we are shopping during promotions as well, we're buying second-hand items, and we're supporting affordable local brands. And the focus is just moving away from luxury towards value for money. So what was if originally it's from this luxury brand, in that shoe that's red on the bottom. Yes, if but we're gonna duplicate your thing on another store there at the mall, and you can get that shoe for like $250. Oh, you're not gonna get it. You are not gonna get it. Because that's where we are. We are growing our shift more towards, smart spending rather than just expensive spending. The focus is just moving away from, luxury to value for your money. And this trend truly shows good quality products and services they can still be accessed without overspending, which is really great. We need that more, especially in our country. And my final point, my beautiful listeners, that financial wellness is a part of self-care. I truly believe that, because I feel like money is the number one reason for stress. But yeah, when we think about self-care, we often focus on, our physical self-care, our mental health. However, financial wellness is equally important. And constant financial stress truly affects you. It affects how productive you are. It affects your relationships and your overall well-being. Creating a budget, building an emergency fund, reducing your debt, developing healthy money habits can truly help you just to improve the quality of life. Will reduce the anxiety, especially about the future, because we know money is the number one root of all stress. I don't want to say of all evil. Well, the love of money is the root of all evil, but I think money can be the number one root for all stress. You know, Mochatsuric stress these days could be about money, because that's how important rather money is. That's how much we need it. However, that's also how much scarce it actually is. So make sure that you are financially well. You're pursuing that financial wellness as well, because it will affect your self-care. It will affect you emotionally. It will affect you physically. Wa kula, o tshwara ke stress, mahetla a ba bohloko, and then o tshwara ke hlooho, and then like the side la left le sa sebetsa, and then this is so many things that can happen. But that's all that I have for you, my beautiful listener, when it comes to just all the affordable lifestyle diaries that I have for you on this beautiful Thursday. We're talking all things lifestyle and throwback. I do have a beautiful tune for you from Black Diamond. It's called Isoka. And right after that, we will be having Amahle Mutumini with our news update. So do make sure that you stay tuned, my beautiful listener.
Engisola manyana abuze emakhaya lezo nsuku sezadlula engisola manyana engishaya ikhanda lezo nsuku sezadlula wesando nguwena wedwa ubambo bathelela bo nabanaki indaba zabo ilabo kando bakwenza ukuthi ufile alone osweetie I know macabanga ngami ushawo valo yabalo mlando zongoshela ama-planning nawo wesweetie lavo ngizocela ukubamba isandla sakho Safuna samo, uthando lakho ngifuna samo. Imali rato, lentombazana mina can't let go. Oh yeah. Engisola manyana, abuze emakhaya. Lezo nsuku sezadlula. Engisola manyana, engishaya ikhanda. Lezo nsuku sezadlula Njengoba sixoxa nje kazi la magama ngiyawaqoqa nje Njengoba sixoxa nje abagisa ushebo ngiyabakhomba nje Ulona naloya Mango mina ngiyambona Tell him don't jump, tell him slow down Who's a guess who know Jehovah's talk Kazi la magama ngiyawaqoqa nje Jehovah's talk abagisa ushebo ngiyabakhomba nje Ulona naloya Mango mina ngiyambona Jehovah's talk abagisa ushebo ngiyabakhomba engisola manyana abuze emakhaya lezo nsuku sezadlula engisola manyana engishaya ikhanda lezo nsuku sezadlula